Alexis Lopez, and I am the second negative speaker. So the claim I would like to touch on is that internet and technology has been advancing so fast that the copyright laws have not been able to keep up and regulate as they originally have been. So the Culture Liberty has stated that the internet is instantaneous diffusion device. You cannot control distribution, and yet copyright is supposed to enable exclusive distribution privileges. If the copyright laws are even harder to control now, then it will not help if we extend the copyrights even further, because artists and creators, if we extend the copyrights further, it would make it have a cap on creativity. As well as the site also stated that a few commercial printers and publishers may have once willingly embraced to the public at large, even if everyone now becomes a self-publisher. With so many people having blogs and YouTube sites and things like that, it's kind of hard to figure out who quoted what, and sometimes the bloggers don't feel the need to quote people, making their creativity go towards them as a blogger rather than where the site should be told to. Spotify, for example, has a couple of current lawsuits with not so popular artists because they have been allowing their customers to play songs without paying them. However, Spotify gave a response for saying that unfortunately, especially in the United States, the data necessary to confirm the appropriate right holders is often missing or incomplete. When the right holders are not clear, we set aside royalties we owe until we are able to confirm their identities. This truly displays that we should be trying to regulate the current laws and time lengths we have now instead of trying to extend them. It would make it more expensive and not worth it because there are already holes in the system. So why would people spend more money on extending the copyright laws when we can barely control them right now? The New York Times has stated that the copyright has always been contested and hard to police, suggesting that there has never been a profound census about its ethical rectitude. Lesser authors like Dickens, Lawrence, and Joyce fought against pirated editions of their work. In the 20th century, opening of the international market for books and progress in copying technology. So this should be taken as a big aspect because our technology is only expanding and people just take away from others people's ideas. So like Richard Prince, who is a famous artist, he takes no-name artists' work pieces and adds to them. And by this, he came up as a lawsuit with another photographer who saw his art piece and didn't give him half the credit that he was supposed to. However, Prince didn't know who the piece belonged to, since he said that the piece of work was presented prints of other people's Instagram posts. This shows that things like Instagram and Pinterest and things like that, it's hard to figure out who first created it by other people just posting it on their own websites and media pages. He used the photographer's photo for one of his art pieces and didn't give him the credit, but in the end, he was able to make a deal with the photographer, and the photographer got his royalties as well. Also, for companies like Disney, it is also impossible for people to try to copy their themes and characters without people knowing it is from Disney. Even with the economic factor behind it, Disney is worth billions of dollars. And they already have their audience that will follow them with everything. That includes authors like J.K. Rowling, since people already know the works right away. Copyright already stands for 70 years past this artist's life, so that is more than a lifetime of people to understand that the person's work. Copyright should not be extended since this is a cap of a person's creativity, since we need to be able to build on top of people's thoughts and ideas, especially when it comes to scientists. Scientists use each other's data in order to progress in the world that we live in, and there is no way for us to become more intelligent and advance in technologies and sciences. There is a court case with Texaco, and there's these 6 publishers that they photocopied their scientific journals, and they had to pay their royalties, but in order to advance, we still need to use each other's data, but giving each other the rights to knowing that these other people help them is what really matters. Thank you.
Sure.